Well, hello and welcome. Josh Knox here. Today's video is going to be about how to filter for blanks. So the answer is use double quotes and do an is filter. That's as simple as it is, right? Is exactly, double quotes, you'll be on your way. So if you came here looking for just that answer, there you go. Go do whatever else you want to do. I just want to talk about times when there might be blanks, when you might want to filter for blanks, right? So sometimes as you're building master data record, right, customers, vendors, you need the record right away, but you don't have all the information that you need at the time that you entered. So you can't say this is a required field, but retroactively, you want to make sure you're finding that blank, getting that value updated. So for projects, right, an example of this might be, do we have a project manager? So, right, I can right click and add the column. I'm going to add the project manager field to my list page here. So you can see I have my projects and obviously, it's a short list. The blanks are here. I could even do a filter, say report A to Z, and put the blanks on top. Then if I want to export this, I could right click and right, I could export all the rows. I could do it this way. I could do Control Shift E and export the data. Or I could right click individually the blank rows that I want and export to just get those blank rows. But if I filter for blanks, which means is exactly, double quotes, now we're just looking at the records that are blank. And so if I export this, it's going to be cleaner to see which ones don't have, which projects don't have project managers, because, ta-da, oops, get out of there. Right, just these are the blank rows. So if I want to give somebody a list, said, hey, show me the projects that where the project manager field is blank, go find who the project manager should be. That would be one way to go about it. Or I could create just a filtered view. No PM. And then every time I come to the projects page, right? So I come to all projects. And I'd say, show me the ones that don't have a PM. Boom. That's another way that we could go about that. So this is having a report where the blank value that I'm looking for is revealed, where I can just get to that quickly. Now, because we're doing this series in the Excel add-in, I wanted to show one other way that we might go around about doing a filter for blanks. So I can get open in Excel to get an Excel connected file. And in the designer, I'm going to add the column for the project manager. Which I happen to know is the worker responsible personnel number. Done. Refresh this. Wait, did I pull it in? Maybe I didn't. There we go. Now we can refresh this and have that project manager field in there. Right there are some filtering options. Now I haven't been able to get, let's say, the project manager filter to work with the same logic. You think it would be as simple as saying either equals quotation marks, refreshing, but that just gives me a lot of blanks, or no, that returns nothing. Or maybe it would be as simple as saying, right, just show me where the PM is empty. but that doesn't seem to do it for me either. So that's fine though, because even if we don't filter, refresh, right? I mean, obviously it's simple enough to filter for blanks here, right? So that's one way that you could go about having this sort of a report. But let's say we wanted it to automatically present the data. We could make a Power Query type report. This would be another way that we could do this. So if we want to go into data and we want to get data from a table, I'm just going to get the data from the table that we were just looking at. Hey, Power Query. And then if we want to say, right, show me where project manager is blank, I've done that filter. You can see that filtered step is there. Maybe we want to rename this. We could rename this project without PMs. And we just close and load the data. Boom, now we have a new tab, projects without PMs. It's just a filtered list of the previous tab. But if something were to change here in the data, so for instance, right, project 93, or let's find project 112. Do we have project 112 in this list? Project 112 doesn't have a PM. Oh, sorry, this is my list of projects that do have a PM. Well, that's fine. Imagine project 112 got a PM assigned. Hello, Charlie. Then having saved that, right, you would see that if I was to refresh my no PM list, project 112 should drop from my view here. Right, there's project 112. We have our no PM list. Bye-bye project 112. And you can see that in our data set as well. So if we refresh our data connector, right, you can see that PM is populated here. And then, right, here's project 112, and you can see, right, our Power Query, which is built on that connected data. If we refresh this, then that drops away. Right, so this is kind of a simple example, but I think the concept is important. Right, we have data from Dynamics that we've got taken in through the connector, and then we've used Power Query to edit and shape that data in some way. Right, and we could do even more, of course. We could, right, you can see that we've changed the type and we've filtered. Right, maybe from there we care about, right, we want them sorted by start date, because whichever one's starting soonest is most important to us. You could do that step as well. Close and load. And then you have that improvement there. All right. Hey, guys. And it looks like I've got to go. So I hope you're all having a great day. Let me know if you've got any questions. I'll see you.